Hello guys and welcome back to my video. So if you didn't saw the part 1 of this video, I'm going to put a link. Yes, so you probably saw on the for the title of this video is the part 2 of my story with depression. So yeah, so it's probably going to be a good idea if you watch the part 1 before this part. But yes, so like I said in the first video, I'm going to talk about the hardest year of my life. So because I still count here like school year, even if I'm taking a break of school, but I'm going to talk a bit later. But it's like I just had the feeling that the year will begin like in September, finish like for the next September. But yes, I'm probably not the only one. I don't know if it's going to be like that for all my life, but yes. Okay, so the hardest year of my life was my final year in high school. So yes, so like I said in the first part about all my life, just I finished the my first year in high school, and yeah, so and I said like I went to New York and Washington that summer and everything, but I wasn't feeling good at all. So when I went back for my final year, I was feeling like shit. Okay, I was feeling at my worst. Okay, so I really wanted to die. I really wanted to give up everything. I was just done. I wanted to do everything. I didn't really wanted to just get up of my bed. Didn't want it to eat, but I never want to eat when I think about it. Yes, like every move, everything was the biggest mountain for me. It was the worst, and my parents were like overwhelming with everything. My friends do, but my friends is really complicated to me to explain because like I'm still young, but I was young. Okay, so I was like I was 16, so it's like it's tough for a teenager at that age. Like me, I understand, okay, but like it's not really that easy for another teenager of your age who didn't really have all these problems to understand that first of all you can have at that such young age have suicidal thoughts, wanted to die, having depression. Like I know a lot of people like all around the world like that I speak to that were like you can have depression at that such age, like you don't know life, and like are probably having a tougher life and having so much more. You can that okay that was you can say much more. Can you say much more? I don't know, but like I probably have more stuff that happened to me in my life in such a short period of life that an adult of something like that. Like I didn't even say the first part, all the other things that happened to me because it's going to be long, weird, and just because yes. So yes, so but my friends were there for me, okay? Don't worry. I have good friends, okay? They know that they can completely understand, but they try their best, and that's why I love them so much. Okay, so I remember I think it's like in October and November it was the worst for me. It was the worst. Okay, okay, I'm not going to. I'm good. I'm going to try not to cry, but maybe I'm going to cry. Okay, don't cry, Florence, because if you cry, going to mess up your makeup. That may be a good object, a good reason why I will not cry. But yes, okay. So I remember crying all the time, like all the time. You saying, okay, I cry all the time in my life. Like I lost like an eraser or something like that, and I'm going to cry. I saw that I'm going to cry. Something is not working, I'm going to cry because I'm so sensitive all the time, and I'm crying like there are little things happen that while I lost something, I'm going to cry about this thing, but after that I'm going to cry for my life, you know. But yes, I was crying all the time. It was the worst, like really the worst. I couldn't do anything. I was really crying all the time, and the school was worried. I don't remember when, but I remember for like the children hospital here, they do like some like a quiz or like test for my first year in high school to like my last year, and it's like confidential, but they're like probably like an alarm or something like that, a notification that, oh my gosh, like one girl like want to die, don't see a purpose of life, and everything like the worst. And they probably gave my name for the director, so it's like the other director of like last year in high school. But yes, and it was like, oh gosh, I mean, my parents knew, everyone knew, but maybe they didn't know at that point because I kind of hide how I was feeling for so long, like all my like fourth year, because I didn't want it to alarm people, make people worried about me, and I'm so like, I do like theater, like I always like really artistic in my life. So I was quite a bit like an actress, so it wasn't really tough to hide. But at a point in my last year in fact, I couldn't hide it anymore. So they were like, oh god, like we didn't know how words you was feeling. I was like, I've been feeling like this for such long time. So like my parents probably knew it. They thought that they thought that like I was feeling better after like my other depression, my like diagnostic depression like 2 years before. But guess what, I wasn't. It was just worse every day. Like in October, November, I just couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't. So I went to see another doctor, and she gave me pills for my depression. So yes, and she put like at the same time to me another depression. Was like, what another one, like I thought that it was just one long depression, but yes. And I don't remember the last part I said that I in like the year that after like my burnout and everything, I asked my parents to go back to see my psychologist, so they didn't like force me to go to see her. I wanted it to be, so I wanted to be better. Okay, it's not that, oh gosh, I don't want to be better, I don't want to feel good. Like I want to feel good, okay? Like I want to be better, but yes. So I was still seeing my psychologist and everything, and the time passed, not feeling better at all. I think like I didn't really because a little bit about before my ADD, like just all like the concentration, not the concentration, but my intentions problem like for school was the worse. I didn't have any event for like history. Like history is my like I want to go study in history. Okay, so to having like such bad grade and result for that was like a big it was like maybe like the proof that my life was just falling apart. And so like I said in my previous video, my school were the best. I was so lucky to have that school. Like my cousin have also like a mental health problem, and I don't think my school is a private school, but like I don't, it's probably why, but yeah. So I just my cousin's school wasn't like good at mine, but yes, I was really lucky. Um, so yeah, so they offer a lot of like classes. I had less exams or like homework and stuff like that. I think I don't remember exactly when, but they gave me like less classes, so I just I think like class, sport, um, theater, maybe like communication. I don't know. I just have less. So with my parents will have like meeting with my director like each month, but at a point like I think in January I couldn't take it anymore. Like I know that I said that before, but it was just too much because nothing was working, nothing made me feeling better. Okay, so one of like the person who worked with like the student with like their feelings and everything, that is such, they were such good professional work at my school. She told me that maybe I needed to go to the hospital, so they called my parents, and I wasn't feeling bad. Like I knew that it was time. My parents were shocked. They didn't really like not screaming and fighting each other, but they were like overwhelming, and I was like okay with that because I knew that I needed it to go to the hospital. And my friends were like, wait, what? I was like is I didn't like at school for like the afternoon of that day. I was like just walking, and my friends were like, oh, what are you going? Oh, I'm going to the hospital. They were like, what? I was like, yeah, like that's serious. Like, because sometimes you don't really say to your friends, oh, I'm in depression, oh, I'm feeling like shit, oh, I'm wanting to die, because sometimes like they don't believe you. Other at the same time they don't know what to say, they don't understand, they don't know what to do with it. So yeah, so they were really surprised. I had friends who were like, it's good, Florence, like you need to do that. My teacher was like, you need to do that. But yeah, so I went maybe like 2 days after, because first of all I saw with my parents, my psychologist, just to decide what to do and everything. I think I maybe saw my doctor, like my private doctor is like doctor that you pay her, because here in Canada we have like a free healthcare. And I went to the hospital. So I went to like the emergency room, and you have like, you take like a number, you pass to go like the nurse or someone like that. She asks you some questions. She is taking like your everything. She's taking your pills and everything, and after that she's just gonna go back to like the waiting room, and you saw like your name or your number go on like a screen with like, it's probably like the same but everywhere. probably, like, I don't know what I'm really explaining it, but the nurse was really worried. But I think like, and the doctor but more like the professional, because it's really tough like to be like a priority. So they really like, they told me like, when I go there, like really say like, I want to die, I want to kill myself, everything, like just being really being taken seriously. I don't know if that really changed something, because I really wanted to die. It's not that I want to kill myself, it's just that I want to die because I can't take the the pain and everything any longer. It's more like that. It's just like, I don't see any purpose. I feel nothing in myself. Like, I feel empty all the time, and just like I see enough, don't really have any motivation in general, except for like little things. But I'm going to talk about a little bit later. So this video is going to be long too, gosh, but I'm probably not going to do a part 3 because, oh gosh. So yes, so I was like, because I love to talk and I love to explain things and giving more information and everything, but this is just all I am. I'm not going to change it just because to making shorter video, but whatever. So I was like priority, like I think 2 or 1, so it's like it was fast, but I think everything that is like mental health, they taking really like at the top of like the priority like list. But yeah, so I saw like another doctor under the psychiatrist. I don't know how to speak, but yes, and they were like, okay. So they were like to my friends, your girl need help, okay? I was like, but I was feeling taking seriously and everything. They told me that because I didn't really try to kill myself and everything, like self-harm and everything, because it's been like that so long that I knew that I was in depression. It's not like it was so long that I felt like shit, but I didn't like have some diagnostics and saw psychologists, so like I knew that. So I wasn't like the most serious case, but they still taking me really seriously. So I didn't have like to stay at the hospital, like living a little bit at the hospital, sleeping at the hospital and everything. But I was like in the waiting list for a daycare hospital. Yes. So I was like going back home, going back to school, missing a lot of classes because they make me stop more classes and everything. And after that, for like the spring breaks, like the first week of March, I went like to Florida. And after that, I went back, and a couple of days after, they called us, the daycare hospital called us to say that they had a place for me. So I went there for 2 months. I didn't sleep there. It was like at 9 to 2 or 3. It was like doing school work that I don't really understand why it was like, I was like a little bit like forced to do that, and I don't understand. I understand, but like for me, like I stopped school because one of the reasons why I'm here is because I stopped school because I couldn't do my work class and do like school thing, and you force me to do school, whatever. Daycare hospital was a flop for me. Okay, so you saw like a psychologist like in group with other kids, because it's like a daycare, but it's like daycare for like kids and teenagers. So also you saw like you do a lot of different things, but it was a flop for me because probably because their approach, like medicine and like psychologist approach, was really not a good one for me. I didn't like that approach because it's more like if you don't talk, they don't talk. So it's like, and I'm not like that. So, and when I told that to my psychologist that I still see now, she was like, yes, she doesn't like that approach, and like because when you go like to school, you saw different one, but yes, and she understand why that flopped for me, and also because people who there like they stop maybe like school, I don't know, like a couple of months before, and maybe like they probably feel like shit and have problems and with anxiety and or sleeping and everything uh, for a long time, and maybe they only saw a specialist not that long ago or something like that. But for me, like, yes, I feel shit like all my life, but I have my first diagnostic of depression like 1.5 years before that. So I tried stuff, I knew what I had, so it wasn't working for me and everything. So 2 months after, I went back to school. I only had like, at a point I wanted to stop school, so I didn't care about my diploma. I didn't care if I finished high school. Like, I wanted to finish high school, but I couldn't take it. Like, I didn't feel any better. I still don't really feel any better. Like, I'm better, but I'm not good. I would just want, but at the same time, I just wanted to finish high school. Like, I only had like two more months to do, so I did it. I finished high school. It was tough. I only like finished high school with like 2 classes, like French, math, and English. Just 3 like one that you need. You also needed like, I think, 20 credits. So I had all my credits for every classes because I didn't fail any classes. But yeah, so I finished high school. I had like my prom and everything. But did I feel better? Not really that much. Yes, I finished school. So some of the prom was like finished with like anxiety, all the stress for like homework, exam, test, and yes. So I had my prom. After that, I went to London for the first time. That was my dream come true. That was like my gift for finishing as high school and everything. That was like the best time of my life probably, but I still don't feel good. In October I went to Disney. In November I met my idol, like one of the 2 person that I admire and I love the most in the world. I met Bill and Hillary Clinton. That was probably like the best day of my life. But the thing is with me, like, I learn about myself that I need project to live. Okay, I need objective. I need a little like project, just because if I don't have project, I don't have a motivation for getting out of my bed the morning and everything. So I list some stuff, and yeah, so I stopped because here in Quebec we're lonely. So we here in Quebec we finish high school when we are like, I know 16 or 17. So I finished high school, I was like 17, but some of my friends were like 16, so yes. And after that we have like a cégep. So it's like 2 years before going to university. But I take a break. Okay, so right now I'm not at school. I'm not doing any school right now. I'm just relaxing, doing some project like YouTube, my Instagram account, just relaxing, working. So yeah, so I have a job, but I'm not working for like, I didn't work for like 5 months because of like, we had for some time in a different location, so they needed less people, but I'm going back to working more this month, so I can wait. So yes, so and I don't think I said that in no, in November. I think I have a test, or maybe like in no January. I don't know. This year, I like learned that I have like giftedness. So if you don't know, I'm going to explain it a little bit, or you but you can also go, but you can also go online. But it's just like my brain is working different than other people. Um, like my brain is working, and like I can have like not an older brain, but I can think more like older people, that people of my age, because um for something I'm really smart. This is weird to say, but it's kind of a fact. Not quite like smarter than a lot of people, but I'm I'm really smarter than average. But all my emotion and everything can be like um um for like younger than my age. I'm more sensible and everything, but I'm so really like creative and everything. So it's quite complicated to explain. So I'm going maybe to put a link and everything. But yeah, so like I learned with me, like I need project. This is why I'm doing YouTube. This is why I need to organize things, just to give me a reason to get out of bed, but everything. But this is what I learned from me. And if you're feeling like shit and problem with mental health, like you need to learn stuff about yourself. And me, I have a big backpack of stuff that I learned that is going to help me really long, for a long time, like all my life. So yes, it's that's quite my story with mental health. That's quite like summary of my story, even if it's like probably like for like the 2.1 hour, like oh gosh, I need, but this is just how I am. Like I love giving details and just speaking. Okay, that's my thing. um so yes, so I hope you learn something with my story, that it's going to make you learn more about depression, mental health, and everything. I wish that I had like a good story of like, oh gosh, I had depression and everything, but I survived, and right now I'm good. I'm living my life and everything. Like, it's not like that for everyone, and it's not really like that for me. But I wasn't going to lie and just say that. So yeah, so I'm still working on me, and life is just working on yourself, everything. So I keep hope that one day I will feel good. Yes, and but it's tough. Someday I don't have that hope, but sometimes I have that hope. So yeah, so I hope you learned something about mental health and my story, and how people can be different than every than other people. So yeah, so if you want to put the thumbs up, you can. Even if it's quite weird to ask for that type of video. Also, you can also subscribe. I don't just do that type of video. I also do like unboxing, vlog, DIY, and more. So, and reaction. review and everything. So if you like that type of stuff, or like a movie and TV show, you can subscribe. And ciao.